welcome to Till Vacuum Do Us Part. If you're new here, my name is Ashley. Today's video is a Walmart video. So I did this recently with items under $35 and you guys loved it. This time I did items under $25 and I think they're even better. I'm so excited. Do keep in mind, I'm gonna have everything linked down below in my description box. So if you'll do like a pickup order or delivery, it helps me out. But if you wanna go in the store shopping, I totally get that too. But let's go ahead and jump into these items because I'm so excited to share them with you. I don't think it's any surprise if there's an item that's fluted, I'm gonna grab it. I'm just so into that right now. Plus I love jars, I love wood, I love glass, and this is all of those things. I think I literally like, when I saw it in the store, like I ran past Chase knocking him out, but look at this piece. Look how gorgeous that is. It's got this nice wood top. And what I found even more exciting was they have the small, they have the medium, and they have the large. So this is perfect in kitchens with like pancake mix or collagen or protein powder or just flour in general, anything like that. Brown sugar, sugar. These look so pretty setting out. I feel like they work really well in a laundry room too if you have like powdered Tide or, you know, stuff like that. Baking soda. It's just so pretty setting out. You could also put in those like dryer bowls in here or dryer sheets, whatever you use. Everything just looks nicer in these. I think just empty setting out, they're pretty too, but you could use these in a bathroom with bath salts. I don't know, it's just, there's just so many things. I just think they're so pretty. I love that they're a set of 3, so I grabbed all of them. Do I need any more of these? No way. Am I gonna keep them? Absolutely. I'll find a spot because they're just so pretty. Okay, we're gonna talk about prices. You're gonna see a lot of pink sticky notes. Sometimes I try to hide them, but I have to have them. I don't have all this memorized. So the small one is $8.36. The medium is $9.46, and then the biggest is $11.68. So I have written down like bath salts, teas. You know, if you get those little like packets of teas, I know a lot of us have like drink mixes now. They're like little sticks. You could put that in there. Protein powder, collagen. I wanted to make sure I hit all of this. There's just so many things you can do with them. Leave them empty and put them on a counter. They're still gonna be beautiful and they're so affordable. Okay, and while I was down that same aisle, I found these. I don't know if you're gonna be able to tell, but up close, it's fluted too. If you're needing new mixing bowls or if you like to store, you know, like leftovers in your fridge, I like to put fruit in these, like I'll clean our grapes and put them in here just so I can grab them in the evenings and set. It is nesting. It's a set of 2. And then they have lids is what makes it so nice, but they just look so high-end. So maybe you're having a party and you want to put chips out. These bowls are nice. What's nice is they're not going to break. You can drop them. You're not going to mess them up. They're super pretty. I wanted to keep this on here so you guys knew it's BPA free because I know you guys are going to ask. And it says this item reuses 20 plastic bottles and keeps them out of the landfill. So you're recycling. And it's super pretty. It's a win-win. And these were $11.88. And like you said, it's a set of 4, but that's with the lid. So there's not 4 bowls. There's 2 bowls and 2 lids, but they're really, really pretty. Okay, this is gonna be the last thing that I talk about that's fluted because I know it's getting obsessive. But I used to always have like plastic plates in a drawer. Not that we use them all the time, but sometimes it's just nice. Like if I'm baking cookies or doing something, just to be able to throw them on there and it not be something that's breakable. And I was walking down an aisle, and once again, it's that like fluted look that caught my eye. Plus this is just such a modern style. Like I love the little bit of lift on it, but they're plastic. So these are perfect for your kids if they're just making sandwiches and stuff. It's nice if you're just gonna make cookies. Maybe you're gonna give them to a neighbor. Well, I'm gonna tell you this is the best deal. This is $1.97. $1.97. Put brownies on there and cover it up. Do this for like teachers. I know school's out, but next year just grab a ton of these and you can like saran wrap it with treats in there. I don't know. I just feel like it's such a good idea. If you're hosting, you can put breakfast and different things on them, but it's plastic. So in that same set, I went ahead and grabbed it. They have bowls and then they have cups. Like how pretty those are. Sometimes I love just a good cup because I keep them in my shower and underneath my sinks for when I'm like cleaning the sinks or a bathtub or something. Like how pretty is that setting out? And everything is $1.97 each. $1.97, it's under $2. They did have a different color. I want to say it was like a mint color, I think. It'll be on the link if you check it out. And one more thing I do want to mention is they kind of like stack really well. So I grabbed 3 so we would all have one, and it doesn't take up much space at all. And they're just so pretty. they're gonna look more expensive setting out than they are. And then if they get dropped, or if you have kids, or like I said, maybe you're hosting for Thanksgiving this year or something and you don't want the kids table to have like the glass or china or whatever you have, just grab these and it's still gonna look really pretty. It's not gonna like mess with your design at all. So this was actually the first piece that I walked in and saw and grabbed. It just like caught my eye. Once again, I'm a sucker for glass and hurricanes. I'm a sucker for like this scalloped edge. I love a good wicker and I love a good light wood. I don't know, I just saw it and I'm like, it's just so pretty. Something like this is really good to put a candle in. I'll show you that here in a second, but you can think outside the box. Like you could put kitchen utensils in here. You could use this for flowers, some that you pick in your backyard. You could fill this up with lemons or limes. Definitely don't get stuck on whatever the store tells you it's for. Just try to think outside the box and then it just gives it so much more life. This piece right here, grabbing my sticky note, was $9.98, so it's under $10 and I just feel like it's so pretty. I wanted to show you real quickly just what it looks like with the candle in it. So this is just one of my candles from Home Goods and it's an actual like glass candle. So you can get like the flameless candles, they sell those everywhere, but if you just have like a pretty candle sitting around your house, like how nice is that sitting out? Like on a coffee table, like in your kitchen counter, on the countertops, on a desk, on a nightstand. I just feel like it dresses up the candle just a little bit more. Okay, now this piece I actually picked up last time for my last video and then I put it back. I felt like I had overbought and then when I got home, I didn't feel like I had enough. So this time I'm like, I'm buying it all. So you're gonna see a lot of products today, but I feel like this is really cool because to me, it's a fruit bowl. Like that's what I see it as. They have a lot in this line. I think it's just, yeah, Better Homes and Garden, but they have a lot of different things. Stuff like this is really cool if you live in an area where you can decorate your outside, like you have a cute patio table and you can like leave stuff on it. There's not tons of wind. Stuff like this is really pretty setting out. Even if you're just hosting out there, we could never really like host outside. We can like go outside and hang out, but I don't think we could ever have like a sit down dinner where I had it like, you know, staged with a table, but this is so pretty. I'm keeping this one. I'm definitely gonna use this as our fruit bowl. Once again, it's just like a, you know, like a tin. It's a metal. If you drop it, nothing bad's gonna happen to it. I love the shape of it. And it's literally $10.86. Okay, but the next piece is one of these caddies. I love caddies. I feel like they can be used so many different ways and Walmart has some gorgeous ones. So I love that it's this, I'd say it's more like an ivory cream color. It's not like a real white, but it's a very high-end looking white. And then on the inside, it's got that like taupey gray color. And then with this gold touch, it just looks so expensive. So there is a million different ways to use these, which I'm gonna show you. But what I was loving with this same line, so this is a lot like the fruit bowl, it's the same line. They have it in different colors. So the fruit bowl, I didn't see the green one, but they probably had it and it's sold out because everything else was basically coming. The outside's the same, but you can either choose, like I'm saying, this like taupey gray color or this green. I think they're both gorgeous. Like they're so pretty. Something about that like cream, gold, and green is beautiful, but same with this color combo. So the way they suggest to use this is like paper plates with like forks and all of that. You can put napkins, which is so nice. I used to just leave one of these in my pantry when we were hosting like all the time and I had kids at my house all the time, and I would just pull it out and leave it on the counter when people were here so they could just grab what they needed. But you can think outside the box. So this is really good if you need like a hair caddy. Maybe you get your girls ready in the mornings or something. You could have everything in it. You could also do this with like a nail caddy. Like I do my own toes and nails like 99.9% of the time. So if you just need something to pick up and just have it already in there, it's super nice. Yeah, there's just so many different ways. I want to make sure I didn't think of anything else. Nail caddy. Oh, a diaper caddy. This is really good. Obviously you can't keep a ton in it, but if you just want it sitting out in your living room so you have stuff nearby, that's a good idea. Sunscreen, so you can leave this outside and have like sunscreens and sunglasses, goggles, anything like that. You could put little toys in here. I don't know. This is literally so affordable and you can do so many different things. Okay, I don't know if I mentioned on their fruit bowl, but it was $10.86 and this one's $10.86 as well. Okay, so we all know it's summertime. I feel like when summertime comes, we make more like fancier drinks, even if it's like a sweet tea, a lemonade. I know I have all like my gut drinks and protein drinks and collagen drinks, and Savvy makes her own like iced coffee. So does Chase, she makes matcha. We have all these fun things, and I stand behind things taste better in the right cups with the right straw. Like, and different drinks require different things, but it just makes it better. So we used to own these a long time ago, and then the more drinks we've been making, we actually missed them. And so I'm like, I'm gonna grab these again. It's a 4-pack and it's under $12. They're a really good size. They're 20 ounces, which is actually bigger than you think. This is glass, this is wood, and then this is like a plastic, which I like. I really don't like glass or like metal in my mouth. I don't like it at all. So I love that that's plastic. It does say to hand wash these, which I feel like just spraying a little spray Dawn in it and putting them under hot water, like you can clean glasses easy. They don't get that dirty. Everything else like this can go in the dishwasher, but it just makes drinks so much more fun. Maybe your kids are gonna be doing a sleepover. You could do this with milk in them or orange juice when you're serving. Maybe it's for you. Maybe it's for your husband. It's just such a cheap way to make, you know, something so small a little bit special. Maybe it's your morning drink, maybe it's your morning coffee, maybe it's your afternoon coffee because you're just trying to get through the day. It's summer and your kids are at home. I don't know, it's just so simple. And like I said, preteens and teenagers love them too, but even as an adult, like Chase and myself love them as well. Okay, we're gonna switch gears and talk about fashion. I feel like Walmart has really upped their game. I feel like you have to really know what you're doing. I'm gonna give some tips along the way, but they have amazing pieces. So let's start with jewelry because their jewelry is so affordable. So the first thing I want to talk about is their earrings. I try to show earrings every single Walmart video because I really do love them, and these are $3.88. They are under $4 and they look so high end. And I buy a lot of nicer jewelry. I love shopping like local boutiques. I really like shopping small. Even though I shop like Walmart and Amazon and all those places, I do like shopping small as well. And these are so good. Like, they're a chunky hoop. I love just a gold hoop. I don't care if it's like huge, small, tiny, textured. I love it. This pair is perfect because they don't feel super lightweight, that they feel cheap, but I also don't feel it. It's not heavy enough that I feel it in my ear, so it'd make even a really good gift if you wanted it for somebody, but they make a statement. So definitely check out their earrings. I love it. This necklace I actually talked about last time, so I don't remember the price, but I'm gonna link it for you if they still have it. It comes in a 2-pack, so it has like a thin chain. Sometimes I wear it with it. It is so pretty, but it's such a high-end like boutique look that I'm spending like, you know, $40, $50 on, and it was probably like under 15. Like, they're always such great deals. So definitely look into that. I love just a good charm, especially on like a V-neck. Now this top I mentioned, it may have been a 2 videos ago, like Walmart videos ago. I'm still wearing them and love them. I'm hoping they're in stock when you see this. I grabbed it in 4 colors. I grabbed the navy, the black, the white, and the green because they're just flattering. They're cool enough for summer, but they still look a little dressy. And it's kind of like a waffle, but it is thin, so you don't have to worry about getting too hot. But what I love is like it ties right here, so it's super flattering. If this is like your problem area, it's nice that you don't have to like front tuck it and like show that area off, but you're also not in like this long shirt with like shorts on and it looks like you're not wearing shorts, you know what I mean? So I feel like it's the perfect, you can decide where the length hits, how loose you want to tie it. So I'll link these if they have them available. But this time I walked in and saw these shorts, which are kind of out of the box for me, but they look so high end. So I am wearing a medium, and I will say I have like shorter legs, so I folded them over once. If you're a tall girl, you can definitely still wear these and have plenty of length because they can go down pretty long. But like I said, they do fold. They have a tie, so they are adjustable. But I feel like I tuck my ties, just so you guys know. So I fold it, and so I don't get any extra like material down there. I just tuck it in. But look at that, like such a cute look. I feel super cool. So this is really good for like the 4th of July, or if we're going to like a lunch, or we're gonna be out at like a pool party that's not like a pool party, or you know, it's just for the kids. I feel like it's a very classy look, and it's so affordable. The shorts come in different colors, so I wanted to show these as well. They are literally $14.98. And if this is too dressy for you, I totally get it. Pair this with a graphic tee, or a solid color tee. Whatever you have in your closet, you can definitely dress this down. I would tend to wear this more with like a graphic tee and some hoop earrings and like sneakers or just flip-flops. But it's nice to be able to have those pieces that you can dress up to if you need to. So this would be just really cute with a black or a gray top. And then I know you can't see my feet, but I'm gonna show you anyways. These have been like my go-to sandals. I've been wearing these a lot. These came from Walmart as well. I don't think these are gonna be under 25. I don't remember, but I've been wearing these most of the summer and they're just so pretty. They give me a little bit of height because I am a little short. And I'm gonna step back so you can see the full outfit, but I feel like it's just a really cute, you know, summer look. Now we're gonna move on and talk about home decor. And I feel like I have so many videos telling you guys like things I look for and trying to make, you know, inexpensive things look high-end, and you can totally do that at Walmart. I feel like pillows can be outrageous. They can be hard to find what you're looking for, and Walmart has been blowing my mind on this. So this was the first one I grabbed, and guys, this texture is so pretty and this color is amazing. I grabbed one color of this and I'm really wishing I would have grabbed another one because I might end up using them. I'll have to see if they still have them. They're not super choppable, I will say that, but you can make it look chopped, but this actually is a cover. So if you already have a nice insert, you can stick it in there or you can just replace it. I love when you can zip it off, but it is gorgeous, just the detail of it. Plus it's a really, really good size. I tell you guys, don't buy like the standard 12 by 12. This one's 22 by 22 and it is gorgeous. So it does come in different colors. I only grabbed two because I'm a neutral girl, but if you need some, definitely look at the link because there's more colors. So this is like the ivory, so pretty. I call this like the tan or the taupe. I don't know what they're calling it. Let me see if like the tag says so. Okay, so they're calling this one a beige and they're calling this one a vanilla dream. So vanilla dream, beige, both very, very, very pretty. And like it's the same pillow, just a different color. But like I said, I love, love, love the size. This looks really good on your sofa, accent chairs, your bed, your entryway. Like you just cannot go wrong with these, and they're under $20. Now this next pillow is from my Texas house. I really like getting to share her stuff just because she started off as an influencer. So this one is a different look, like the texture is different, but it's still a really good one. But this one's even softer. Like I feel like the fabric softer, it's choppable. Like you guys can just tell right there, like it is dreamy, the insert she did. What's funny is this one's cheaper than those two. So those were $19.98. This one's $16.98. It is dreamy. I don't know if it comes in other colors. I just saw the green, but what's nice is you can flip it. And there's like an ivory on this side if you're just gonna be putting it up against something. But this is one of those you want where you're actually gonna lay on it. Like it's a pretty pillow for, you know, when people walk in, but it's also a usable pillow. Like it is so soft, you can lay down on it, but it still looks super expensive. Like it has a really pretty texture to it. This one is a tad bit smaller. It's a 20 by 20, but it is still a beautiful size. And if you're just looking for one that functions and looks well, this is definitely a winner. Okay, we are doing awesome because outside of like my clothes, I don't remember what, I think my shoes are probably the most expensive thing, but at this point, we haven't even gone over $20 yet. I said a $25 video, I don't know, I may name it Walmart Things Under 20 if you guys actually see the title, because everything's been under $20 at this point. So I love a good black frame. If you're needing to add prints to your house, I feel like it's just so clean, it's so crisp, it makes the picture pop, especially if you do like a black and white photo. So my trick for these, because it can get very expensive if you have to like have big or large prints printed, I go with the big frame, but I look for one with a matte in it. So then my picture doesn't have to be as big going into it. So this is actually a 16 by 20, but you're only having to get an 8 by 10 photo. And I just feel like, sorry, my window, it just looks so good. I love the white. I love the thin squared off, let me go that way, frame. It looks so good, but guys, there's more. I about died when I found this. It comes with a picture light that goes over it. So you could do 3 of these in an area, you could do 4 and stack them on top of each other. It just looks so high end. It runs off batteries, so you don't have to worry about charging them, but it comes with a remote. So there's a cool light, a warm light, and then there is a timer, either 15 minutes, 30 minutes, 1 hour, or 2 hours. You can dim it, you can make it darker, you can turn it on and off. This is going to look so high end. And guys, where's the tag? It is $19.98. It is under $20. And you get this whole, let me show you, whole thing to hang like this. And it's all adjustable. So depending on where you want that light to hit, I mean, I suggest forward, but you can adjust these right here if you want to see the light, if you just want it aiming right on the photo. Look at that. Like, look how nice that looks. Okay, this next one is a photo frame as well. I feel like typically when I go over there, they just look a little cheap, which is fine. Like, if you're on a budget, do what you've got to do. But there are some pieces that are worth spending a little bit more on, and they're almost dupes of like Pottery Barn and places like that. Like, even Target, like they're spending way more even on Target frames. This is one of those that I was like, holy moly, it just like reeks money, if you know what I mean. Like, it just looks so nice. It's heavier, the very thin black frame I love. What I also love about this style, and I've had it before too, that I paid way more, is it's this big picture, but then you only need, what is this, like a 4x6, I think? I don't have stuff on it, let's see. It doesn't say, but what's so nice is that's either a 4x6 or what is it, a 5x7? Is that what it is? Yeah. So it's a lot smaller print off, and you could even do that from your computer, but it's taking up a large space. So this is the first item that's been over $20, and it's only $24.98. But you put 2 of these in a space. What I love is doing 3 and like stacking them on top of each other. That's what I actually did in the last house. Like I said, I spent way more than this, but it is gorgeous. It's going to look high end, and no one is gonna know it's from Walmart unless you tell them. Okay, this last one, I went a little over budget, but I wanted to share it because I feel like things sell out if I like wait and do another video. But look at this lamp. I saw it. It was another item that I was like, oh my gosh, I have to grab it. I'm considering going back and getting another one and using them like in our guest bedroom. I don't know what it is. It's super dusty if you guys can see that. I don't know what it is. I could switch out my guest bedroom lamps all the time, and like no one really sleeps in there all that often. But it's so modern. It's so sleek. I love the gold. It's even a beautiful gold. I don't know if it's coming off on camera. It is not a cheap gold. And then it's a light. I don't have it plugged in, but it's a touch light. So if you have like a kid's space, especially like a little girl's room, they can get away with gold, and they wake up in the night or get worried, you know, scared and just want light, it's just a touch light. I feel like that's so nice to have, even for parents. If you have younger ones and they're coming in your room a lot, or you have to get up with them, or you're doing feedings, it's just nice. You're not like looking for the little spinny dill. You just touch it. It is a gorgeous, good size lamp. It would really be good on its own. It could go on an entryway table. I'm considering, like, I already have a Walmart lamp in my living room on like where my shelving is. I could put it there. It looks really pretty in our laundry room. I've used it in our kitchen. Everywhere I put it, it just looks so high end. It would look really nice on a desk too, even in a men's office. I feel like you could pull it off. So like I said, this one's more, it's like $45. It's like $44.94, but I wanted to give you the option because stuff like this that's like dupe of higher end products just don't last long. And so I wanted to give you the opportunity if you want to. So it's more, but it's worth every penny. Okay guys, and that is it. I hope you enjoyed those items. I cannot believe they're from Walmart, and I cannot believe pretty much all of them but one are under $25. Actually, only one was $25, the rest were all under $20. I feel like that's such a steal. Everything looks so nice. Like, even it just displayed on my dining room table, no one would walk in and be like, yeah, you got that from Walmart. Like, that's how good their pieces are. So never get stuck on this, like, I can't have nice things, or I can't make my home look pretty because of my budget. There's so many affordable ways to do it now, and I love companies like Walmart that are just making it so much easier. So don't forget to check them out. Like I said, I'm gonna have all those links down below in my description box. If you'll use those links to check out, it helps me out. But if you want to go in the store shopping, I totally get it. But if you'll do like a pickup or order or curbside, or if you could do the free delivery, that definitely helps me out. But thank you so much for being here. I hope you guys have a wonderful week, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.